I came here to make you proud. I came here to see the sunrise over dreams and skyscrapers. I stay here to meet a need. I stay here to sow a seed for you. But I really need to hear your song. Persevere, urban child, in your struggle there lies hope for the ones you left behind. Let the prayers carry you, although afraid be resolute. They're all looking up to you, but take your place in the sun. You're the hope, you're the one. You can always come home.
What up, what up, what up, what up, people? Welcome to the Make Room Midday Show. Host Job. Hey, Job. Ungahambi yedwa, never alone, never alone. Noma bethi bangishiyabonke, sometimes this one but I'm never alone, never alone. And this time around, I got a legit human being, black, got hair everywhere. Really. Dude, what up, Makubani? What up, Lungelo? Hi, Lungelo.
What's up, boy?
What do you do?
Aye, all is well, my guy. You know.
What's that?
Ah, don't mind.
Hey, Eastland. I ngiyakutshela la ngale. Bafethu ngisanibingelela ngithi usijobe lana uhleli nani la ku Upsec Kunzima Christian Community Radio Station 100.3 FM your heart FM Pravation bows its knees nihleli nosijobe nihleli nolungelo uMakubane. We say welcome to the Make Room Midday Show.
Yes.
What up? What do you do,
Yini lo
people?
ngoma mfethu?
You,
We say yes. Yes.
I'll let you know masengimuthi kwamanje jobe. I know you guys are having a fantastic time, whether in Motweni, whether in Makaya, whether in Spanini, whether you are in the middle of all of it. No me go plan corner, whether you're a client, whether Pumugel whether we client ngokwakho. No me go plan corner. I know that you are having a fantastic time, Lanicon. If you were not sure, lalela mina. Repeat after me. Say I didn't hear you, so
Should
say
I
it
also
again.
say it?
If you wanna. Say I.
Oh, so if okay.
Come on, dude. Say it. Say I.
Hi.
Ah, come on, dude. I didn't say I
I
need confidence, my friend.
Good.
I need confidence, my friend. Say I.
I.
Say your name.
Oh, it just feels.
You don't know your name?
Lungelo.
I'm having a fantastic day today.
I'm having a super day today.
Yeah, but now this time, bear with me. I need all the energy in the world, nigga. Come on. Come on, John.
Okay.
Come on.
Okay.
Come along, boy.
So you can.
Come along, boy. All right. You ready?
Can.
You ready? Say ham.
Pause.
Say ham. Why pause?
Pause.
Why pause?
Pause.
Why pause? Done.
Done. Pause. Pause.
Done. Done on this stool. Okay. Let's see if that makes a difference of some kind. All right. Everybody ready? Everybody ready? Emotweni, endlini, espanini, nomgupla khona. I need you to say this out loud. Say I. There we go. Say your name.
Yeah.
Say your name.
Lungelo.
I'm having a fantastic day today.
I'm having a fantastic day today.
All right. If you're trying to stop me, get out the way. Ooh. Get out the way. Ooh.
Well,
Hey,
technically, it's a student
get out
job.
the way. Yeah, no.
So technically, job move.
All right, fine. Johnson vule the gate. It's not a problem. Not a
Ngicela
problem.
uthe umpho ngicela iMagwana vula igate. Hayi John.
Ayintana.
John wenza kancane.
Kanjani John kade vula.
Wayibuka uThotsi.
Done has had weeks.
John wenza kancane.
No, Don. It's a sad movie, by the way. Oh, that scene.
Yeah, that scene. Actually, the whole movie is a movie.
Yep. That scene is not the best of scenes out there. To a point where when American people or people over the seas, they watch this, they're like, no, mas, this is sad, nigga.
What's happening? So wait, they made a song out of this. She just done died, bro. Like, she died, bro, and they made a song out of. Nah, bro, it's lit over there in South Africa. No, it's lit, bro. It's lit.
Dad,
It's lit over there. Bruh, even the Nando's commercials, bruh. I haven't seen a single piece of chicken. Yo, bro, don't get me started on the chicken licking adverts, bruh. Like, bruh, they're on their plane and darn, I'm just there. The funny thing about those videos is he's genuinely dumbfounded. Like, darn. Ibuhlungu must land. Okay, sure. Angayiboni inkukhu lapha but your adverts they're fire, but angayiboni indayisana. Fade. Yeah, I know, I want to try your chicken. And the thing is, he watched wonke ama-advert. So point of one le BM 325 IS. It 30 IS le entsha khona. The heritage or tribute car. Why book advert akhona? Why book bruh. I want that. I want that. I want both of them. I know, it's lit over there. Bruh, look at that. Oh man, there's so much swag. I think my go yapini kusheshe la boy. Bruh.
I think you never really understand ukuthi eSouth Africa it's kanjani until you hear abantu bangaphandle bekhuluma ngayo. Yo,
Amekhala ngamapiano boy. Amekhala ngamapiano. Emchimbini.
Emchimbini, bro.
Oh, there's something Soweto here. Oh no, it's just no. I don't even know what he's saying, but bruh.
It's kona yini ikokota. Why kokota piano? Why pause? Huh? Why pause? What's it? Bruh, I don't even know the sound. I don't even know the feelings that I'm feeling in my body, but all I know that it's lit, nigga. Whoa! Ngathi say. Abantu bafeshe about time.
Rewind. Listen to the. Oh, you know that beat drop is coming. You know that beat drop. There's Cabs a Day Small here.
Cabs a Day Small.
You know it's coming. You know it's coming. Listen now. Gung. Now, yeah.
Good time in kind of part. This is when you realize that now all of these people, they're American, they're African by nature. When they look as a kind of guy, good, no, we all come from the same place.
Yeah, we have to deep down. I know.
We all come from.
It's not right. It's not right. Hi. Good late.
I go late up.
Good late.
Good late up. I think young organization to like that's why like people don't really tend to realize South Africa until like they hear people from the outside talk about it. Like it's actually a really nice place.
But even when you see them about it, ayabona nawuthi kumnandi la mos cause uzobone I think you showed me this video. Akazi showed me this video of lo muntu lona ekhala bekhala abantu eklapini. I think beqala ukhala le ngoma le is it emcimbini or something? Is it that song? People are crying in the club the first time they heard that song.
Actually.
Iyo, because it chorus yakhona.
Inana Tool.
It's one of them. Kwakwenza Inana Tool. Emcimbini it's the part where it says the piano.
Okay, sure.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, people got very emotional over that part.
I think
very
they related
emotional.
so much.
Yeah, because the thing is, it's just basically telling you ukuthi kwenzakalani, and it's like, yeah, ne, piano. But anyway, I think before we delve into today's topic, then so we break nyan.
Yeah. Good idea.
But people can still call us on 034-314-1033. That's for interactions and any kind of conversation, you know. Commenting on topic and namhlanje. Yeah, well, or just a hi. Sometimes it's just nice to hear a hi. WhatsApp us on 068-555-1747. 068-555-1747. Also live on Facebook at Absekunzima Christian Radio 100.3 FM. Also live on YouTube at AUR 100.3 FM Revolution. We'll be back after these tunes and after you hear from Osandral and CPF. CF.
Excuse me, I have a notice to all compensation fund pensioners. The compensation fund is in the process of cleansing data for pensioners, and this may result in the termination of pension for those who fail the validation process. A list of certified documents is needed for the validation process. Call 0860-105-350 for more information about the required documents. Failure to submit the documents will result in the pension fund being terminated.
Don't delay. Send all required documents to pensioncleansing@labour.gov.za. For more information, call 0860 105 350. The Compensation Fund, working for you.
Hey sister, wanna get on the Sanral database?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, for a small fee, I can organize it.
Scam.
I know a guy who can
Hi, scam.
with the tenders for speed cameras construction.
Scam.
There are scams by fraudsters inviting you to Sanral tenders for a fee. Applications for Sanral tenders are only available from Sanral, so don't pay anyone. If you suspect a scam, call our fraud hotline on 0800 204 558 or email sunral@tipoffs.com. Sanral, Beyond Roads, an agency of the Department of Transport.
God is king, we the soldiers. Ultra beam out the solar. When I get to heaven's gates, I ain't gotta peek over. Keeping perfect composure. When I scream at the chauffeur, I ain't mean, I'm just focused. I ain't mean, I'm just focused. Put a lean out slower. Got us clean out of soda. Before the flood, people judge. They did the same thing to Noah. Everybody wanted Yandi. That Jesus Christ did the laundry. They say that we start on Monday, but the strong start on Sunday. Won't be in bondage to any man. John 8:33. We the descendants of Abraham. Ye should be made free. John 8:36. To whom the Son set free is free indeed. He say the rich like me. Wake up with Judas kiss and make up. Even with the bitter cup, forgave my brothers and drank up. Did everything but gave up. Stabbed my back, I came front. Still we win, we prayed up. Even when we die, we raise up. Ain't no wanting, no we need it. The powers that be have been greedy. We need ours by this evening. No white flag or no treaty. We got the product, we got the tools, we got the minds, we got the youth. We going wild, we on the loose. People is lying, we are the truth. Everything old should now become new. The leaves will be green, bearing the fruit. Love God and our neighbor as written in Luke. The army of God and we are the truth.
It's Ollie on the track.
Right now, this is the Make Room Midday Show. Right now, coming to you live, Lago Absek Kubunzima Christian Community Radio Station 100.3 FM, where hardship and privation does indeed bow its knees. Like I said earlier on, Nishan Jobe Jobe, Ungahambeto, Opinda Haben Lungel Makubane, Awada, or business studio right now, from Twali Engen, Ezokipayonke, the information I got here. I think he found it. I really hope he has, because if he has, and tell him, any information there's open my mind. And after I might say, Shalanga Engela, understand. I give emva kwalokho kuzophuma into ebizwa information.
Amasenze njani manje?
Come on, dude.
Usukhalela amasi nesikhaleni Don.
Now right now.
Then why just mention amasi nje like randomly out of the blue?
I said information.
Yeah, you in for amasi.
Wow, bro. I know this may not have been a technically correct term for information in Afrikaans, but I was hoping you would have figured it out.
That's what I heard. Info amasi.
Informasi.
Yeah, I'm info amasi.
Oh my God.
I'm info mas.
Open your imagination, my friend.
That's where my imagination is going.
Well, I can't dictate people's imagination.
Super figurioshas.
Now what does that mean?
Extra progression.
That does not exist. Okay. Okay, so earlier on, what did we talk about earlier on? Quickly, do you recall?
A lot of things.
Should we just jump?
Talk about a lot of things.
I genuinely
We weren't talking about anything in particular.
Nah, man, I asked the question. Did I or did you?
I was also a little question.
Not this one.
Dan was also pleased. My confession. I'm having a fantastic day.
Is that what happened? Okay, no, that's cool.
question yakho.
That's alright. If you are joining us just now, like we make room with the show, and you wish to say hi, you wish to talk to us, and we're gonna have a very interesting conversation, so people can, talk to us as they please. Not in air day. If you wanna add, subtract. If you wanna subtract, comment, question. If you want a question, exclamation. If you want an exclamation, use all the means that you have. You can call us on 034-314-1033. That is 034-314-1033. You can WhatsApp us on 068-555-1747. That is 068-555-1747.
Going so fast.
Facebook, Buffet Upset on Christian Radio 100.3 FM. We are there right now as we speak. YouTube, AUR 100.3 FM Revolution. Nakonda Sikon, the revolution will not be televised. 3, 4, Actually, it will be soon enough. I mean, people, we are gonna have a television station soon enough. So, hey, there's a lot to look forward to up here. Y'all gonna make me
Lose my mind. Up in here.
Up in here.
Up in here.
Up in here. So yeah, people, Manfungus contact us. Those are all the means available. Use the one that is most convenient for you. But Nakona, it's funny that I do like sometimes having a more of a live conversation with people, So that's good. Y'all do what you gotta do and what you waiting for. Nah. Okay, I have a lot of music in my head.
Nah.
I'm realizing that.
Nah.
Yo.
I don't even know the words. I just know nah.
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 I got a lot of music.
Nah.
So hey, ninga ping nam, like hey, Buffet. But us as make rumors, we gotta ride together.
Don't know your question.
We gotta die again. Bad boys.
I choose to live.
Let's live, man. Let's live. Otherwise, I suppose we can jump into today's topic. That would work. I'm not a topic. It's more of a question, and then we'll take it from there. Ane. So umakubani vele ngafika kuye ngamphosa nje question. Tana yami yathukubheka lena le ngoba manje kushuthi indlela ngibeka ngayo bimkhathaza ubrazo. Because all I said was accent one. So it's like, what's making youth misfire so much? Like,
Can I tell what I heard the first time I was a little question?
What?
Certainly. Man, just kumbula umlilo.
Kumbula umlilo.
Why would you misfire?
Yeah, bro.
Like, why would we misfire? Unani loses ukumbula.
Kumbula umlilo.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not what I meant, dude.
Yeah, I literally heard why would we misfire. I'm sure that's not what he means. But why am I hearing this? But I'm giving you the opportunity to clarify and to continue.
Yeah, that was how I asked it at first, and then Makavani gave me that whole look. So then I had to just kind of, elaborate. And what I was basically asking was, throughout Wonkama generations, agabakhona emhlabeni, solokhu kwathi the first human being emhlaba wonke. Solokhu. They've always had challenges. They've always had some type of problem. But okay, let me not say problem. There've always been some type of challenges. But with that said, people have always found ways to persevere, make it through and thrive in even some circumstances. So us as Inch, right now, given the current challenges that's beginning now right now, ukuthi singawahandle ishi the best way that I feel like we could as Inch. What's causing so much misfire? Like, why is there so much, breakdown, if I may put it that way? What's really causing so much frustration with the youth of today? Now, I don't want people focusing cool on the problems, but when you mention them, I need people thinking solutions. Okay, because that's how we think here on the Make Room Midday Show, right? That's how we make rumors operate. So that was the question, basically. So much, misfire. Misfire, in case you don't know, engine actually yeah, like when it just kind of loses power out of the blue. It's like, boom, So yeah, that was the question that I had. Do you get it now, though?
Should I be honest or should I lie?
Why lie?
I still don't get it.
I really hope to be more cooperative.
I'm trying, like I'm honestly trying to be. But let me tell you where I get lost. It's actually, let me try and see if I understood your question. You're basically asking Woody, what causes the youth to be rattled so much? Must be an enzyme.
Yes.
Kube ngathi you've never been educated or preparing for such a case. You become complacent. Like if it's so you end up doing everything but the one thing you're supposed to do.
Yes.
Okay, go on.
Yeah, that was the question in a nutshell.
Mm-hmm.
So I was just relaying it out there. I wanted to say it out loud so that everybody gets it.
Do you have your own answer to this?
Well,
Or what have you come? What was your conclusion?
it's a long conclusion. Okay,
Yeah, nothing
actually,
but time.
Martin, I don't want to just say I have a conclusion. Yes, I have formulated an opinion.
No, but more to conclusion. I said, this is the Bible. This is how it should be.
Yeah, no.
Sitting
that's not what I'm saying either.
conclusion. Yeah, Martin,
that's what I'm trying to
this.
tell you. Because as much as I have formulated an opinion, it's something that I wish for us to all come to together.
What's your opinion?
Before I get to my
I think hearing
I
your
feel
opinion.
like you're in a rush. Before we get to my opinion.
I don't have opinion. I feel like uzongenza understand kahle. Nabalalisi understand kahle sikwazi ukuphendula.
No, Anton. We'll get there. I'll help you even more.
Wait, what's there?
I'll help you even more.
Okay.
You and everybody else because ngithanda no. Now when I ask matters of I don't want to say malfunction, but you know,
Glitch.
yeah, the glitches that we have as a youth, yeah, it's a very broad thing. Like you can take it and focus it on, zero it down. In fact, was it yesterday? I won't lie, I do watch soapies. So recently I just watched The Queen, and there was a conversation between Ushaka no Skakakak with tennis court, you know, and who's this guy? Skakakak was rattled about many things, which I feel like as a youth, it's one of the things that we're actually battling with. Yeah, you know, he was talking about the area of, okay, they were having a conversation around the area of Utando, to be more specific.
Yes, sir.
You know, the other one, Ushaga, on the one hand, was ready to pounce. It's forever ready to pounce on
you should
Utando.
highlight that he's walking away. We had break in
Yes, like recently, like when Akapel even in Yang, if I'm not mistaken, if nabo bahamba ngokwe time frame yethu, angit. Yeah, so Akapel ngishinyanga ngokwe time frame yethu even.
Yeah.
So although already he had come from so soon, abantu would say so soon, but already, and you actually would know the next person ongafika mina ngizwe ngathi inhliziyo yami ithi bam 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 mayidlula. Hayi ungena phakathi same time.
Yeah, I don't know what Java the bam bam.
Yeah, time ithi bam chiki bam 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 bam, hayi uyagqima ngene phakathi same time. Fast, quick.
Yeah, done.
Fast, quick.
Oh, yeah.
Yabo ntwana.
Enhliziyo yeah. Bow chiki bow wow.
Yabo. On the other hand, uSkakakaka hadn't been in a relationship for the longest time, but even then he was still not ready. Vele akutsheleng a heartbreak, akutsheleng ukuthi, you know, I'm not ready, and it mentioned all sorts of pain that comes around with all the issues. Boy. You know, and the conversation they were having I found to be particularly interesting. Was how he asked. This is one of the things they con. Like one on the other hand, omunye is willing to like say, ngangena ngokuphelele. Ngingena nje ngokuphelele.
Yeah.
While on the other
nothing
hand,
holding me back.
Yeah.
Ngingena nje ngokuphelele.
Hayi baba, jump in baba. Angimindawo.
Yeah.
Angimindawo. Meanwhile, the other one is just so reserved and so he's focusing all of his energy trying to protect himself, which ends up defeating the purpose of Pete. Now, fear, we can have a conversation around this. But the fear kind of takes away the ability to really live aspect. You know, like if you're truly afraid of being poor, or let me put it this way, if you're truly afraid of making a mistake, like we accept when a mistake, you end up incapable of taking the risks that could make you have what you really want.
Or even making a
Beyond
decision.
Yeah, it takes away even a man to win the decision. Yeah, well. So it was one of the conversations. I mean, that's just one sphere of it.
I apologize.
For
You know what I'm apologizing for.
all right, that was just one sphere of it. Okay, now it's a very broad thing. If you can take it to ifake eskoleni, ifake emsebenzini, ifake in careers that we choose, ifake in, basically speaking, like what really takes away from us living the best versions of ourselves, especially as age.
I think you just mentioned one of them, fear. Because he also said again, the fear of not making a mistake. You can end up not making taking any risks. And we couldn't cause as risks. Yes, you can as far as again, my decision or something no wins. Because you are going to make the wrong decision. Yeah, bro. You're afraid that you make the wrong decision, so you end up not making a decision at all. And they've discussed on the show how not making a decision is making a decision inadvertently. This fear thing, to a point where you mentioned conversation no shag. Where says I get ready for love, he's just gonna hold himself, he's just gonna reserve himself until his kadabona is right. Oh no, there's never really a right time for things. Things happen. There's a season for things, but there's not a right time to do something. But there's a season for something to blossom. So what he's done is he's closed himself off. He's gonna close his heart off, going against the heart's wishes, by the way. I'm not gonna bother with these things. You know what I mean? Then on the other hand, you have Ushaga who's like, no, I know what I want. If and again I meet someone tomorrow who makes my heart jump, I'm not gonna hold myself like I'm gonna go in there. And it makes me remember something, because what I get from these two is one knows what they want. The other one doesn't know what he wants, but he knows that I phone. I think I'm clear there.
Yeah, I think yes, alright. One, okay.
One uyazi ufunani.
One ufocus ekutheni ufunani.
Lo munye
focus
ufocus
ekutheni
yina
angifuni.
ngayifuni. So yakwazi kuma ukuthi ingqondo injani ingqondo. When you focus on the things that you don't want rather than the things that you do want, ingqondo will play multiple scenarios of how lento ongayifuni could happen. And that's where your mind will focus on. To a point where when something that you actually do want deep down inside, ifika, you'll hide it as into engayifuni mina. Yebo. It'll keep showing into engayifuni, and then technically I want this. But I've been so entrenched in the thoughts of what I don't want that I can't escape this. Singing we loop I don't want this. I don't want this. I don't want this. Hey, but I don't want this. This looks like that now, so I don't want this. That's by fun. But you've trained your mind to look for even the things
yeah, the smallest misfire that someone may do or something may do. Like if you're truly afraid of being abused, you just look at it as nah,
So abuse.
Yeah, you will out.
Time to go.
It's I hope it's a good example.
And usually close off with I was right, but my feeling was right not to trust you. I was right not to. Everything in me told me not to do this. Ganji. That's why you get conversations like, everything in me told me to get better. Everything told me to get better, Lorna. And told me that this is a bad idea.
Because you'd even see it when someone applies for a job or applies for a school.
Yeah, I was just saying again,
I knew I wasn't going to get this job.
So, apply land.
My mom forced me. My boyfriend was like, I have to do this. I just felt like I owe it to my family. You know what?
You owe them.
You see, those are all the types of things I'm talking about when I talk about the misfiring of us as intsha kakhulu.
Can I ask you something?
Mm.
Throughout all the things you mentioned, can you tell what yini intention yabantu with all these things? You just mentioned how umuntu athi khona bengaza nginguthola nje yangawuthola bese phatheka kabi.
Mm.
Ngokwakho wena, do you feel like ikhona intention ethile la?
I would say no. I would say not consciously. There is an intention. I think it's a subconscious intention.
Yeah,
Like
but
every time you focus on negative things,
uyayazi intention yakhe.
no, that's what I'm saying. It's
And-
an unintentional intention.
So this goes with the relationships. Because the thing is, even the person, or let's make him an example.
Oh. Mm.
They are quoting that when the intention of a thing is not known, abuse occurs.
Yeah.
Ukuthi so many people travel and walk an intentionless life. They don't do anything with intention. Uyenza nje umuntu into. I'm just gonna do this because there's money. Fine, me do it. I'm just gonna do this because
Mm.
if you walk around doing things like that, your intention is never really clear. This is what is called ikigai. But you can be paid, but feel emptiness. Who's about to feel? I feel empty, but I'm being paid for this, and large amounts of money. I feel empty though.
Mm.
And in some form of way, that is an abuse of some kind to your body, your soul, your spirit. It's abuse to some degree.
Every degree.
It's in a depressive state where you can't think iPhone.
Because now think about this. How many people walk into relationships with an intention of what they don't want rather than an intention of what they want? No bullshit. Because where the intention of something is unknown, it's like I give you a key, and you think of every single reason this key. You think of every single thing this key shouldn't do, except for the one thing it's supposed to do. The first thing you ask me, good. At random, and I'm just like, here's a key. The first thing you think of, why? Because you know the intent of key one. What does a key do? It opens and closes, locks. So what is this key for? Yeah, your key. If I give you a key and you ask me every other question except that question, does that really help you get any closer to what this key is actually for? Or not? Do you get
No,
me?
it doesn't.
Yeah, it doesn't. Yeah?
Just backtracks you. You
Yeah.
get right back to where you were, if not further behind.
Yeah, we are trying. We are round and one. Because the one question that could take you forward, because mostly in njengamanje uhlele I give you a key. Lo key lo ulokha lo mnyango seduze kwakho makubani. Or ulokha lo mnyango wemoto epake ngaphandle, or uyayivula lo mnyango epake ngaphandle. Emoto epake ngaphandle.
Let's appear.
And imapel niyamanje. You know, if that's what this key is for, until you ask ukuthi lo key uvulani ukhiyani and ikuphi lento evulwayo nekhiwayo, noma ungasukuma kule stool uhambe, you will be no closer to la uyakhona. Ne? And I think the same is true with just about everything we do if we don't do it with intent. You know, such as relationships, such as the careers we pick, such as, you know, the list is endless, honestly. Even down to how you handle yourself. You know, if you don't get the intent of your being on this earth, you know, you kind of end up doing a whole lot of things that may not really benefit you. Which gets me to a quote that you would say often, Nanuti. You know, everything is permitted for me to do, but not everything helps me. And not everything is for my benefit.
Yeah.
Yabo. So the same would be true with relationships. If you're gonna if when you walk into a relationship, for example, and you ask every type of question, what does not work in a relationship? You ask all of those questions, but you don't ask who to say. And like, what's the intent of a relationship? What is it supposed to do? Simple questions. Like, you know, my general feelings that should be involved with a relationship. Should it be frustration, anger, bickering, endless bickering, fighting over stupid things, or smart things even? You know, Ukungathembani. Wait. Those are the things that I think we mentioned this ekudala ukuthi ingqondo kind of just how somehow yona ayazi between ukuthi ufunani nokuthi awufuni ini. Ingqondo ithatha okusekhanda lakho and then yona umsebenzi wayo kuyikhiqiza izithombe zayo. Mayikhiqiza izithombe zayo, what happens is le ithombo lokuyicabanga nelokuyibuka, you end up attracting them slowly but surely. Aloka yangena. Yabo? And you're thinking, why is it that every time, why do bad things keep happening to me? It's simple. What do you keep thinking about on a daily basis? What is it that you honestly keep thinking about on a daily basis?
To you?
Because the thing that you always entertain on a daily basis, think about on a daily basis, ponder about every minute, those things are being attracted to you. They just keep coming closer and closer and closer and closer, you know? And then when they're sitting there thinking, no, but life is pointless, you know, let me just end it all. That's how some people even get to a stage of suicide, you know? Because, like you said earlier, where the intent of something is unknown. What did you say?
The intent of a thing is unknown. When the intent of a thing is unknown, abuse occurs.
Abuse occurs. So you end up abusing yourself and you don't even realize it. Because ngathini, if function yomuntu works in a particular way. If function yomuntu works in a particular way. So if you take the very same function and perverse it, it will work, but it will keep opposite results to what you're looking for. Now, what am I trying to say by this? Originally speaking, umuntu was designed as umoya, kube a soul, bese kuba inyama. The things that you desire, that you were born with, the things that you want in your heart and that you feel are meant for you, what you do is you get pictures of them, you speak about them, or rather, you kind of give birth to them. As a god, you have this ability to create. So you give birth to this idea.
By?
What do you mean by?
You give birth to this idea by planting it everywhere in your mind.
Exactly. When you plant it in your mind, the second step occurs, whereby you start seeing lentole everywhere you go. This is how an average every human being is supposed to work. The more you attract it, you're gonna start attracting. You develop imuzwa yayo, is how other people will put it. You develop the desire for it. You develop an attraction for it. You develop a force field for it, like the ability to attract them towards you, whether via business deals, whether via gifts, whether via whatever.
One way or the other, but
Yeah.
you
Keep calling it one way or the other, and then then the final step occurs, which is called the manifestation, whereby yonke into okade uyibiza towards you yenzeka. Yabo. So you drive this dream car okade uyifuna. So uhlala khona. So uthola umsebenzi obufuna. So uthola lama contracts that you were desiring, or whatever the case may be. Yabo. So if that is the original intent yomuntu, that is the intention yomuntu, that is how umuntu is supposed to operate. If you take the exact same thing, we perverse, instead of ukubuka zonke izinto oyifunayo, ufake zonke izinto ongayifuni, what is supposed to happen then? People think that mawenza kanjalo, ingqondo will repel zonke lezi zinto ongayifuni. But that is not how the brain works. What the brain does is ithatha yonke lento othi awuyifuni. It does the exact same thing as it would have done with konke obuthe uyafuna.
Because it's what you're giving it. What's what you give it?
So mawukunika kona, what does it do? Khiqiza ithombe.
Kufana nasephupheni. In a dream, I was told that in a dream, every single face you see there is a face you've seen before. The brain cannot make up a face.
Interesting. Never thought of that before. I thought it could.
Nope.
I really thought it
every
could.
single person you see in a dream, amehla akambona one way or the other. Mhlawumbe ngumnaki.
But ukumbona yena.
Yona ingqondo yakhe amkhumbula lo muntu.
That is very interesting and kind of cool, if I'm honest.
Yikho mangabe ephupheni. Thiwa ephupheni, science says it's not me. Ephupheni, if you die, that's why you wake up. Because the brain doesn't know what happens when you die.
So it's like, nope.
I can't continue. I don't know what happens.
Keep this going. Vuamava.
Yeah.
That's actually interesting. So like I was saying earlier, if you feed it with negative thoughts, the exact same process occurs. It's just gonna take yonke leyo negative thoughts. It kicks a lot of scenarios and pictures of how that should happen. When that happens, you start attracting it, whether you realize it or not. Uzoqala ukunaka. Like notice how, I'll give you an example. It's always a silly one when I say people laugh, but mawicabanga, you're like, actually. Have you ever noticed ukuthi mawuhamba kodwa, whether you're walking or you're running, and then out of the blue, you just start thinking about ukuqhuzuka and how awufuni ukuqhuzuka.
What happens?
You just start realizing all the different ways ongaqhuzuka la uhamba khona.
Yeah, kufana nokuphefumula. Usually we don't know that we're breathing. Like we know in the back of our heads, but we don't think about it. Now the moment you start thinking about breathing is then you breathe weirdly.
Yeah, because like you're within. So your brain starts concentrating on breathing. And it starts breathing. And like, why? Then have you ever stopped trying to stop breathing? Like, let me just stop. And just like, nah. Keep breathing, boy. Keep going. That's not how things go. Yeah, boy. So like I was saying, it's a weird analogy and a funny one. When you think about tripping, or kitchen, in the middle of kitchen, when you start thinking about tripping, one way or another, you are gonna trip. You're gonna start noticing all the things that are capable of tripping you. What that does is it removes ingqondo yakho from the end goal, which was the reason why bukijima in the first place.
Ibeka ekutheni ukuthi khona kungenzeka siqhuzuke, just so you know.
That on its own takes away some speed from you. It takes away balance from you.
Yeah.
The very balance othi uyayidinga khona ngengiqhuzuka iyayithatha. Why? Because ingqondo ayizwanga ukuthi uthe angifuni. Yona izwe qhuzuka. Oh, how are the many ways esingaqhuzuka ngayo? Nali itshe lapha.
Na imperfection lapha.
Ekuse yazi lapha kuphakeme kancane. Yazi lapha
khona jump of samkhaya lapha manje ngayigeja lo yawo. Khona ayifazanga ngicathulo ngaphela 1 2. Khona one foot can get in front of the other bese kuyashuba.
Exactly. Weird things happen, like your knees avela shayisane wodwa.
Or banana veo
Like,
can
think
cast a
about
banana
this.
random.
How weird is that? Like your knees just knocking each other over at random. What? Of all the ways, this was the way? Are you kidding me? And Ngondo's like, yeah, dude, I just gave you what you asked for. You said
Yeah,
when I get
think
kuzu.
that's why I mentioned that whole sleep and dream thing, because divert. Bengihlathi ukuthi kutheni ingqondo works what it has, what it knows. It goes into its database. With database it's mina kunje. So I'm gonna focus on that, chief. Anything else we did not discuss.
Puma game.
Pumagim, aboringamo, pumagim.
Amoringamo.
Unless you show me something different, this is what I know.
So this is all I can work with.
You could turn again. You could even not being born again. I'm going to you are made anew. But you being made anew, there's always a verse in closing kunyuzanga to faith comes by hearing and hearing by the word. And it. Now, I personally believe the reason Okshu and Jalo is, yeah, you've been renewed, fine. Ingondako is now going to undergo a process of renewing everything it knows. How do you do that? You sit in the word. When you sit in the word, you re-energize everything that your brain already knows. You unlearn and relearn everything.
Yeah. You go through the process of replacing. That's what people call it. Because some people try and do it wrong. They focus on what they don't want. And all that does is just it makes them do it more.
Yeah, but if you focus on what you don't want, if you look back where you were, you can turn again and you unlearn. Take on this new information.
Yeah, so you
this is what I
replacing
deserve.
all this information.
You keep going and going and going. You can turn again and you have all these ideas in your head of who you are, right, of what you don't want, what I don't want in a relationship. You work on planting images of what you do want. The job you want, instead of focusing on the kind of job you don't want, you focus on the job that you do want. The law of attraction, you attract what you don't attract what you want, you attract what you are. And what you keep around you. But that's simple, you attract what you are. Now what you are is everything around you. Everything around you has an impact on who you are. Things you think of, the habits that you have, the things that you think about, your choices, all of those things are intertwined with who you are. They go along with who you are, and that in turn affects that are attracted to you. Things that you bring to you. angeke uvele bring a healthy relationship when every single thing in you says I don't want this.
Well, I don't know this. How do you handle this? How do you
I'm not
keep-
ready for this.
Omunye made a very silly example. He was like, "Except if all you've ever driven in your life, ever, was, let's just say a Polo. Nothing wrong with it. It's a very nice car. It's a Polo. And you've never thought of any other car before. And then all of a sudden you just jump in a Ferrari. Now, Gupta, me and you, maybe you have. I'm not sure. I personally have never driven a Ferrari. I haven't yet. But indlela engikuthanda ngayo ukudriver imoto egijimayo one day, I've even gone to the extent where I've started already kind of pre-mastering how to drive a Ferrari, even in the cars that I would drive right now. It's okay, in a fast car, technically when you're turning, because you may be driving in certain speeds, here's how you should do it.
On a racetrack, not
on
on
a
the roads.
racetrack, exactly.
Not on the
Let's
roads.
just clarify. On a racetrack, here's how you turn. When you brake, here's how you brake. Here's the thought process behind umuntu ohamba ngespeed esikanje. Yabo, ukuthi angahambi ngakho, but I kind of already ngidevelop umuzwa womuntu ohamba ngemoto kanje. And then ngizothi mhla ngena kuyona, it will not be as frightening, or as maybe not, let me not say frightening. It won't be such a mess as it ordinarily would be. Yabo.
Okay.
I don't know if you hear me. Or the
I hear
point
you.
I'm trying to make.
I hear you. I think I'm not gonna even try and clarify. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. With basically, you kind of pre-develop umuzwa walento efunayo. Like I said, with noma ngihamba ngevan, kwaleyo van mangi-driver, at some point ngihamba and I'm like, yeah, but mele ujike kanje. Mave nje ujike. Mele ujike kanje wazi, because mhla uhamba ngayo le M8 yakho le. M8 yakho has a lot of grip, my guy, and it has a lot of pace. So, I'm going to be trainer, boy.
Can I tell you two stories? I think the first one I heard was from Infiniti's HA. I don't know if I was talking privately or
you heard it public.
Or I heard it like something. I'm not really sure. But I could a house that he owns and it. So Uncle Kumati was talking to someone to a point to IT. Some say born a lintry. Yeah, some say born. Hamba if you want it. And then I think he mentioned Uti. I hamba not to a point where I hamba and I didn't do a really fool in I. In the relation, I wanted to say, Tata Kabatla, Tatu Shaf. He said, Shafun, eh? He said that, right?
Yeah, taste it. That's how my house tastes like.
Oh, you remember that? I think you remember it now.
He's made it publicly, so you may have heard it privately as well.
Yeah, so I was saying to a point where I think I'm going to pee actually.
Yeah, I if you and I.
Yes. After then, Tata and Klaba switch phone. Yeah, I couldn't Klaba to die. To a point where that's a very weird thing to see. But yeah, in the answer it. To a point, some people, I've even seen some people also viewing a party scope. I ain't nak. If I shot in the yak. La, if I scoop a hammer and scoop. My figure engine scoop as big as Volele, funny smells and a calling drunk. And then another one is Steve Harvey. Steve Harvey, what he into a comedy funny to a point where they're the only thing you see. Even in that situation way, it's the only thing you see. Utiena, after Fine was working as a comedian, but we can have but he had a car at the back garage. But man, what that bad. One day decides, as in, the car, let me leave me with the garage. I pull, selling a band. As a matter of fact, I harm and I die so much. Because I'm not more technical. And went there for day for quite a long time. People think it's a day or a week. He went for quite a long time. And okay, that's not the young ears. ufanele udlula njalo ayibona imoto yakhe egarage lakhe yini. Udlule one day wagcina sithenga leyo moto leyo bese garage. Another point ayibeka was a house he wanted. What of it made it to a point where if you have a house that you want, remember this house you were showing me, leyo room lakhe angazi njani njani. Angithi the house you're envisioning for the room you're envisioning for yourself. Kuthi uthi mawuvuka ishower semva kwakho in a glass bathroom angithi phambi kwakho is a beach view. Wathi mawungakahambi wafika washootha le beach view okhuluma ngayo, wahamba uyiprinta out, wabeka le fastela lakho, ubeka isithombe sayo kubonda lakho lo understand bonda lakho nje ubeke kulo. Wena mawuvuka ekseni uvukele phezulu kwelwandle lakho, ukuthi omunye ubona ibonde iphepha phezulu kobonda kubalekanga, wena mawuvuka ubona ulwandle lakho le. Your mind was gonna wake up every day and see its beach. Your mind's not gonna wake up and see a paper on a wall and it's Thomas a beach. So now wake up and see. If you can tingle your five senses longer to hear the new car smell, going to a cottage, you smell some more danger. Even that is something in itself. And it's all about what you plant in your mind subconsciously. It's new car smell. Down to the, I mean, I even could say down to the color uyifunayo. Down to the color you want. Every day you wake up, you see this. Maulala, you see this. You just begin seeing it in your dreams. You begin seeing it every single place, everywhere. Makhona nefana na Instagram yamfollower. Uzoyibona njalo. Kuzoba ngathi yacika le moto yakho le. Uyibone njalo. Njalo.
Kuba ngathi uhamba ngayo. To a point where you even hear it, ungakayiboni.
Yeah, you know how it sounds. You can tell it apart from is it khona imoto yami le? Yeah. Yeah, imoto le. Everything uyihluphe ngayo. Even something can even think a relationship now, you can do the same thing. You don't have to go and take a picture of someone or to form a relationship now. That's
wishy-washy.
That's wishy-washy. Actually, it's not wishy-washy. That's borderline. It's not borderline foods. It's wrong. But the ideal situation you'd want for yourself in a relationship, you put it there. You see,
attracted.
You know,
people will find this surprising. Do you know what's good Instagram? There are pages that just talk about good relationships.
Yeah. I can even name one right now.
70% of people, if not 99% of people, don't even know they exist.
Pause.
Yeah.
I'll tell you one more interesting thing.
What?
They all follow them.
Nah, they don't.
Listen, they all follow them, ne?
A large amount of people do.
Yes.
But I've asked
here's the challenge.
They tell you this.
By we will end in tears. If you still look at it, those accounts don't exist, even though you follow one.
Yeah, it goes back to the NWC show earlier on. If you're not tuned in to the good things that you're looking for in life, it's not that they're not happening to you. Let's just get that out the way. I don't care how messed up your life is or you think your life is. Good things happen to you on a daily basis. It's just your eyes aren't tuned into it. It's really tuned into the bad. So every bad thing that happens to you, you will hold it dear to you and you will milk it dry. You will suck the life out of it. Or you will give your life for it.
Yeah, I think that's a better one. You will give to it more than it'll give to you.
Yeah, you will give your life.
It'll take a lot from you.
Notice how when something bad happens in a day, notice how long it takes for you to get over it. That it could be the smallest bad thing, like you said hi to someone and they didn't say hi back. Ababante so tuned into bad vibes that the slightest thing of who to say hello when you will make that try like about this is what I'm saying.
Forgetting
and then it takes away from the longer you stake in that, it's showing you because when it's just like Yasmin indlela ngaba yona unoma ngangizeba just like akangizwanga phumile lapho qhubela impilo sengibingelela landelayo njengoba makubani ayibhekelele like ubukumagubane ndlela busy ngayo into zakhe akangizwa nokungizwa meanwhile ungathola ukuthi ungizwe kahle and ungigwatele and uyahamba nje uthi ayikhala umjiza yabo I'm just like shame ubusy makubani I think anginakanga yazi hey hamba kanzini phelele aphendule yena hey mina ngimaka lo I'm like stop nje it's like hey hamba nimpo
Keep it going, keep it flowing.
Paul's going through the most. You know, I really hope he's gonna be all right. I really hope he's gonna be all right. Hey, Slee, what did you do, Slee? Like, sure. Like, there we go. Yamaga, no. Why? Saying about tuned into those type of people. Lava is just like, I really hope the best comes out of what you're doing. You know what? I'm not even there. Why? I've developed a muzwa of positivity to a point where it's just, you know, it comes on its own. So I must buyaga, I suppose to kulmaga. How does this tie in with our youth today? I'm gonna try and tie this in there as well. So we're gonna do that. But for now, I think it's called Kaseta. Cool. That's really short underground. So none yet. Got to keep up.
Yeah, so we'll be back after this little music break. Nyana. People can still call us though when you come back on 0343141033, 0343141033, WhatsApp on 0685551747. Also live on Facebook at Abseko Bunzima Christian Radio 100.3 FM. Also live on YouTube as well on AUR 100.3 FM Revolution. We'll be back after these tunes.
Yeah. tell me how are we supposed to still be talking every day when everything between us just completely changed? Oh, tell me how am I supposed to go ahead and just erase every feeling, every memory we shared? Oh, cause I was dying for this love, this love. Yeah, I was dying for your love, your love. So tell me, baby, do you want me like I want you? Even if you do, you wouldn't say I know you. Some nights I even think about if I should call you, cause I thought you were the one. Cause I was dying for this love, this love. Yeah, I was dying for your love, your love. So tell me, baby, do you want me like I want you? Even if you do, you wouldn't say I know you. Some nights I even think about if I should call you, cause I thought you were the one. So tell me how could you tell me that you love me by mistake? Intoxicated by your text and you ashamed. That's so wild. So how can I believe or trust in anything that you say when you so easily regret it next day? See, that ain't right. Cause I was dying for this love, this love. Yeah, I was dying for your love, your love. So tell me, baby, do you want me like I want you? Even if you do, you wouldn't say I know you. Some nights I even think about if I should call you, cause I thought you were the one. Cause I was dying for this love, this love. Yeah, I was dying for your love, your love. So tell me, baby, do you want me like I want you? Even if you do, you wouldn't say I know you. Some nights I even think about if I should call you, cause I thought you were the one. I know nobody's perfect, and we are the way we are. But you know I don't deserve this, and I waited way too long. Cause I've been dying for this love, this love. Yeah, I've been dying for your love, your love.
Benzima 100.3 FM. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I know you're having a fantastic time, Lancon and Chablile, whether in Semotwen, whether in Semakar, whether in Sespanine, whether ni.
Where are people right now, man?
They're kind of everywhere. It depends on who. As you speak. So people are everywhere. Some are at home, you know. Some are
Wishing to be home.
Some are wishing to be home. You know, let's just say they're enjoying where they are right now. People are where they should be. People are where they should be. So, without any further ado, let's just jump. Because getting into that one.
Well.
What?
What?
You sound like you got something you want to say.
Nope.
I ain't doing it.
Nothing.
I ain't gonna do it. Oh yeah.
Actually, fun fact.
What?
Album ya Drake. It Take Care. It's still on the Billboard charts 7 years later.
7 years later.
Yeah.
Let me take care of anything up.
Shot for Me. Marvin's Room. Take Care.
Okay. Go. Think really one. Take care.
Nah, I'm good.
Yeah,
I'm good.
7 years later though.
Still on the Billboard.
He's still making crazy cash, guy.
Yeah, bro.
Like crazy
Yes,
cash,
sir.
guy.
It is what it is.
Hey man, only if it's good things. If it's not, then I'm not accepting it. But if it is what it is, it ought to be good things.
Konobuze Ogoti, what have you accomplished in 2020 since seeing that there's 2 months left of the year? Now, personally, I didn't take any offense in the question.
Yeah?
Apparently, people did.
Really?
So, the fact that you can ask such a question after such a horrendous year, people lost loved ones, people lost jobs, and so forth and so on. Mentioned a lot of horrific things that happened. They did happen.
That is true.
That is true.
It's just not the only things that happen.
I'd just still like to know what's the answer, though. What have you accomplished? Because I feel like the problem with that question is that you feel like you listed in cool stratospheric. Oh, I did this year. It's not really. It's an achievement to even say I'm a step closer to achieving my goals. For me, that's a big achievement. You don't have to list it in bank.
Yeah, my first million, I made it this year, eh?
That's an achievement, but it doesn't have to be your achievement.
True.
I mended my relationship with my family. That's an achievement. With how years ago we lost a span by, but somehow in the funeral, when you're all reminiscing about him or her, we all got to see why do we love each other? Would we love each other as and we all we make mistakes. We mended our relationship. The family's okay now.
We're in touch. We're in contact.
We're in
Things are
contact
moving.
now.
That's true. One of the things that help Anthony Anje is removing this misconception of grading achievements.
Yeah, imagine down on my level.
Yeah, achievements don't have levels because you may grade.
Oh, they do it personally.
Yeah, personally to you as an individual.
It's
Because
okay. Saying level 1, the next step level 2.
Yeah, so you know how far you've come, and how far you've come for you doesn't have to be approved by Job, or it doesn't have to be approved by government. It doesn't have to be approved by your parents even, or your kids. It's a personal achievement. And if you can learn to celebrate those achievements, you can end up attracting more achievements of that kind to you. You
have to start somewhere.
You gotta start somewhere, dude. You gotta start somewhere, because like you said, you can celebrate what I made my first million and view that as a huge achievement. Do you understand that someone today makes millions every single day? Whether uyagula or uphilile, whether usekhaya or akekho, yafana nje kuwe. Imillion nangena every single day. millions ayangena every single day. So if you're gonna grade Ugutwena, you just made your first million this year. It took you all year to make this million. I'm finally at the million rand status. But Tasa don't you compare another month. You just look at this thing and it suddenly means nothing.
And if you look at it as, hey,
I
I wanted to do this and I did it.
When you know what it took for you to get this million.
Waqala business. Your first client. Oh, I'm happy I mean. I did it.
I mean,
I have my own place.
I have my own place. You're not getting a million or not, it's whatever. But I have my own place. Or I bought my first car. Or I no longer do it with, allowance or something. So umuntu ukukhula kwabantu akufani, but ukhula nonetheless. And like I said, your ability to actually be able to not only accept, but to give gratitude where it's due. Kiyakwazi ukukulethela more of those things, right? Because you're more tuned into them. Like you said, I'm a step closer toward my goal. Like I know things now that I didn't know then. It's an achievement. I know this now. I didn't know it before. Last year bengakwazi, this year ngiyakwazi. Meaning unyaka olandelayo ngizoqala nolwazi bengingalazi 2 years ago. Or bengingalazi last year. Yes, it didn't make me money this year. But I'll get there.
Yes, sir.
I know this right now. So awesome stuff. I got out the couch.
Yeah?
I got off the couch like that. I'm no longer I'm saying couch potatoes. I think I'm
Oh.
Couch
potato.
Yeah. I'm moving. I'm
You
moving.
move,
I'm up and about. Yeah, I'm up and about.
Yo?
I got fit this year.
Out and about.
Up and about. That's what I said.
Oh.
I don't know what you heard. Deal with your things.
Out and about.
Yeah, work with it.
Well, I'm correct.
Not done. You corrected yourself.
No.
But
I heard you.
If now him that it was up and up.
Done.
Up and about. Done. Deal with the things.
Yeah. I'll say out and about.
Deal with the
Change
things.
it out and about.
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 No, fast.
Out and about.
Deal with the things.
Out and about.
I really hope
Out
y'all
and
win
about.
with yeah, out and about. Entilana. Lentilana nina.
Nakho, boy,
So I don't know. Young
Thank you. Thank you. Anyway, Makai, we were talking here.
Fix your life, Don.
You're talking here.
You and your listeners.
About how we out and about.
Yeah, like when people
ang
tend to
sakit
try and
sofin.
focus on negative things
Ang
all the
sakit
time.
sof-
This is what they do. Like
Ang sakit
exactly.
sofeni, saying
Eh,
out
but
and
let-
about.
Textbook example. Never mind the fact that I didn't say it. But this is a textbook example, people.
So
Textbook
what are we
example.
focusing on exactly? If you didn't say it.
Out and about, Don. Come on,
Uh-huh.
Don.
Out and about.
You see? See what I'm talking about? Don is
But
ready to like it, Don.
talk back
Come
into
on,
let's
Don.
get back into the conversation out and about. Oh wait,
Again, I don't get
the
it.
conversation I'm trying.
Fix your
Wasn't
life.
I?
Fix your life, Don.
Before you go out and about, especially about it.
See, again, I don't know what he's talking about.
I don't know what you were talking about today.
Don, unless you say out and about, I don't know what you're talking about.
You don't know what we're talking about today.
Out and out. Out and out. Who now? Yo, unenkani yezwa. Ngicela ukhethe ukubheka le nokuyicorrect. Yo. Hayi. Sharp done. Yeah, but today we were talking about it started off with a question, so why are us as a youth, why there's so many malfunctions going on, like misconceptions and misfirings is what I called it earlier on. Why is there so much misfiring? Engine, why ain't a flow the way it should be? Why are we not cruising like I feel like we should be? Like our parents, their parents, they fought very hard to be where we are today. So where are we supposed to go from here? Why is it such a challenge for us to know our next step? Why is that such a problem? And while we were discussing that, while we were talking about it, this goes back to much further than just the physical. We don't have money, for example. The physical things, like we don't have money. So many people are homeless, or there's a lot of contributing factors physically why we're still not where we would like to be. But it ended up actually backtracking to even mental aspects that we tend to ignore and that we are thriving in right now. You know, Mutmatwa is thriving backwards. Like imoto yakho iyagijima, but ugijima wrong way, full speed. You know, and these are the things that ended up being mentioned. You know, our inner fear is one of the major contributing factors that's beginning now here in our society right now. People are so afraid of trying things, so afraid of doing things. We're crippled by failure. The thought of failing just stops you in your tracks. Like you don't want to move, just thinking about failure. People I'll turn into a meme. You know, people end up talking about me on Instagram. But to
What were you doing? Oh?
what were you doing? You know, all of those type of conversations, they end up backtracking us. And then further than that, we started realizing how we sabotage ourselves by thinking that we're smarter than the laws of life. Like indlela esakhiwe ngayo njengabantu. You know, trying to outsmart the things that are actually the things that are supposed to take us forward. For example, Utando. I mean, trying to X out Utando in your life. I'ma tell you straight, Dana, it just doesn't work. It's impossible. It's incorrect.
Yes.
It can't work. Akwazi akusebenzeki, like yonke into kuwe just feels stale, like yonke into kuwe iyabola instantly, because it just can't work. Like kanjani, yabo? Maybe ngisahlo explain, like ngisanehaba kancane mongizwa ngichaza, feel like nginehaba. But it's genuinely the fact, like expecting the worst from life just kind of brings the worst from life to you. Why are we surprised by that as inch? You know, if you're expecting the worst from life, why are you so surprised when the worst of life happens to you? Why are we attaching ourselves so much to the worst of life? Like yindaba sikuthande kangaka ukungathanda or ukungathandi, ngoba sithi no, but heartbreak is real, bruh. Heartbreak is real. You know, I've never heard of people saying angeke ngiphinde ngihambe ngemoto ngoba kunama accidents amaningi kanje emgaqweni. There's so many accidents, bruh. You know what? I will never be. Ngeke ungibone emotweni. Uhamba ngani? You're gonna walk to Durban? You're gonna walk to Joburg? No, but at the end of the day, life requires you to move. You gotta travel. Ngeke ungibone ebhanoyini. I was got plane crash, right? No one survives a plane crash. Like, there's a 0.01% chance that you survive a plane crash from the distances a plane flies. And yet, sokubone ebhanoyini. Sokubone emotweni. So why are we trying to X out something that is a part of us? You know, those are one of the things that, in a nutshell, we kind of ended up addressing. Maybe we weren't as violent as I am right now. Maybe I'm coming off a bit strong.
Yeah, I was quite polite when
yeah, you know, maybe he was a bit more polite about it. But I mean, I'm just stating facts here. Like, there, you can't live life afraid to love. It doesn't make sense. I'll tell you why. Because so if you're too afraid to give it, then who's supposed to give it to you? I mean, let's just have this conversation real quick. No, someone has to deserve it. Are you willing to deserve it from another person? You know, like, from a factual point of view or a realistic point of view. If everybody in the world was like, you need to earn my love, who would have it? Who would have love? Who would give it to you, and who would you give it to? You know, if Utando is a cure for just about everything in life, like Utando for life cures, like people don't sleep, but we are gonna solve the cancer crisis. People dedicate their lives to it. Why? Because of the love they have for Upil. You know, maybe they lost someone from it and they were like, no, I'm dedicating my life to ensure what is that? That is a decision driven by love. If you want to take it back to just a genuine relationship, we even addressed how into that is supposed to be positive and good, and we fill it up with a lot of negative vibes, and then get surprised when negative stuff spews out of them. Like utando. I mean, the principles to it should be very simple. I mean, when I go into something like this, I should want to feel good. I should be looking for a safe space. This is my place of peace. This is where I should be able to have a nice conversation, whether it's deep, whether it's constructive, whether it's just, out and about, whether it's confrontational. But it's for my own benefit. But this is where mangikhuluma or mangihleli, whether it's a friendship, whether it's family, whether it's a relationship, umjolo or umshado, or whatever the case may be. These are the places where, you should be experiencing the best of yourself. Instead, people go into these things expecting the worst from them. Whether it's family. What did you expect, Bran? It's your dad after all. Or relationship kali, mjolo kali. Ntwana, yawazi namantombazana njani. What did you expect? Amantombazana, what did you expect? Amantombazana bad, Ntwana. Yes, now they love bickering, Ntwana. Machita. Ayicabanga lezinto lezi. When ubhizi ufuna ukukhuluma, Ntwana, what did you expect, Ntwana? They think with their and you sit there thinking, I want to go in expecting the worst from things. People should be going in expecting the best. Going in smiling. You should be giving the energy you're looking for now. That's how you really experience the best of life. Long before. Yazi umuntu ume nomuzwe right. Ume nomuzwe right. Umtshela mangi wrong Ntwana. Yazi ngisho umuntu odlulayo just like contempt tractor nje kuye. It's like, yazi I'll do this for this particular human being. I don't know why, but
likable.
Yeah, it's just likable. Like, look at that smile. Like, how easy is it to do something nice for someone ohlinayo? Like, ohlini. Like, Ntwana mawumbheka. Awazi noma. Yabo makufihla izandla zakhe awazi uphetheni. Nje kahlena ngayo thinking, yo. Long zothi ngiyasondela kathi yey khonta iphethe. Rather than umuntu who's just smiling out there. Mawumbuka uzu inviting. I think these are the keys, one of the keys to truly to the truest success of each, in my opinion. Learning to expect the best from the things that we're doing once again.
By being the best.
By being the best versions of ourselves. And people around you should be the best version of themselves now. Why? Who made you that type of special? We're all special here. And we were all given the ability to love. So why when I made uthanda ekugcineni? Thanda kuqala. Get into the habit of loving first. Risking first. If you get hurt, sharp, boya. This is how you learn. This is how you grow. That's how you get things done, So that's just one of the things. I feel like I came off too strong, so I don't know if I should apologize now.
Don't apologize.
Or
let's keep the same energy.
Let's keep the same energy.
Yeah, keep fighting. Keep fighting the good fight.
Keep fighting the good fight.
Yeah, let's keep fighting the good fight. Rage against the dying of the light.
Yeah, I know.
Do not go sweet good night.
You can't let that happen, buddy.
No.
Light.
Wahapiki.
Yeah, bro. So I think it was just one of those things, man. It was just one of those things. What time is it? Summer.
Exactly. 15. Quarter to 15.
Oh no, that's dope.
Still have some time.
Oh, we got some time over
Yeah.
here. Over here. Okay, I messed up.
Yazi bengifuna ukuthi mina mhlambe producer ne. Athi nje singome yi-1. Tiphuza manje siyabuya share papa.
Really, just one song?
Yeah, A1.
It's just one song.
You want more than one?
Nah, one's fine.
One is fine. Be a shout up.
Okay, y'all people. Make room midday show. Chop. Lungelo. Like up Sekumzima Radio. 100.3 FM. Vision Bows. It's needs. That's in Asabia Man. You guys enjoy all of these tunes and boys. All of this one tune and boys. Sabia Man.
Let's make a scene. No stars allowed. No VIP. Come as you are. No fake ID. Sin our saints. Here we're the same. So take a seat. Anybody wanna be healed? Say, by His stripes we have new life. You wanna love forever and real? Say, sorry you won't find it down here. That's why we go.
This world don't care nothing about us. That's why we go. Here we come again, broken with our hands up.
Somewhere far beyond the sky. We're chasing you, let's go. The King is here. The great I am. Take off your crowns. We laid them down before the Lamb. We're gathered here for God's only Son. We hit the stage just for an audience of one. Anybody wanna be changed? Drink the living water that never runs dry. If you wanna live always, sorry that won't happen down here. That's why we go.
This world don't care nothing about us. That's why we go. And here we come again, broken with our hands up.
Somewhere far beyond the sky. We're chasing you, let's go. If anybody wanna be healed, say, by His stripes we have new life. If you wanna live forever and real, say, sorry you won't find it down here. That's why we go. That's why we go. That's why we go.
Yeah,
That's why we go.
come on. Let's get higher up. I swear the top just ain't high enough. And first class just ain't fly enough. Cause where we tryna go, we never been before. Nah, you wanna go high? All up in the clouds, look down, wave by. Cause we clean now, we know the king now, set free now.
That's why we go.
Ain't no haters, no broken hearts and no pain left. No keeping secrets, no telling lies and no cover ups. We don't need disguises. We hot, already in the skies. We hot, already in with God. I mean, who you know lived the life you can't live and die for your sin like He was God.
Feel it in the wind. The time has come. Let the praise begin. See, Christ is our life, so we'll never die. But you get to choose to win or lose. So don't sleep tonight. That's why we go.
This world don't care nothing about us. That's why we go. And here we come again, broken with our hands up.
Somewhere far beyond the sky. We're chasing you, let's go. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Ooh, ooh, Woke up this morning, heart was beating on my chest. So excited, realizing what you want, lady. Act like you know who you are. Speak from your gut, honey. Say what you want, my love. Be who you wanna be. Speak, 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 be free. I'm moving on, I'm putting on my favorite dress, the one you hated. Said I look naked and free. Be free, my love. Be free.
Yeah. We are back, boy.
I'm trying to remember this song. Get the list. Yeah.
They gonna take one for the team. Yeah. They gonna take one for the team.
Yeah. We gotta take one for the team, people. We gotta say bye. We gotta vamoose because after Chumayoli and afternoon drive, getting in touch. There's a lot of good things happening up in here. So we enjoyed spending so much time with you guys. You know, it's always a pleasure. It's always fun. We always feel like, you know, very special.
Every time I pull up, it's a good time.
Honestly, like saklonipha ukuba semotweni zenu bafethu. Saklonipha ukuba semzini yenu bafethu, like to let
Gotta make some change for this new world. 'Cause if